Hey guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to HOI4 number 4. We're currently of course playing as Argentina. Let's load in the last game. Right, game is loaded. We of course control most of South America. We're pushing nicely into North America. We're driving even towards Alaska. We got a large chunk of even Canada already. We just need to drive from the west to the east here. And ideally I'd like to basically create some nice encapsulations here. If I could. I think I got them there already. Sweet.
Sí, señor.
Again, one of the issues we always face here is, of course, a supply issue. So that's something we're working on.
Atención.
And once we got that resolved, we'll basically, of course, push deeper. Okay, this guy can actually go there. That can train actually these two. And basically, they cannot dive through here, which is great.
Listo.
This guy, why is he going there? Can I just go...
Sí, señor. Firme.
Okay.
Sí, señor.
Yep. All these options available to me here. We're trying to create another little, encirclement here.
Firme.
I'm just putting the units in place for that. As you can see, they are attacking me here in the various different locations already.
Firme.
Might potentially be interesting to see what we can do there. The gap.
Atención.
Smart. Rather not smart, but okay.
Firme.
We could well drive into here. As you can see, that unit is already weakened. We can put a bit more pressure on them and that should do the trick.
Sí, señor.
This set of units is actually already encircled. We just need to basically put a bit of pressure on them.
Firme.
Okay, here we go. We do... It says we basically got 0 convoys, but as you will might remember from previous times, we basically have got this bug where it just seems to say, well, we got 0, but in reality we do have more than 0. Okay, defense is going well here. Our attack is going well there. So the more encirclements we can actually deal with, the better. Basically frees up more units for us. What are these guys doing here? This is this general here. That is army number 9. Sorry, it is army number 9, and that is for army number 5. That's for army number 9. That's for army number 9. Okay. We just need to make sure we got all these units assigned properly. We're working on it nicely, so that should be perfectly fine.
Firme. Atención.
Okay.
Atención. Listo.
Let's pin this guy in place. And
Listo,
of course
señor.
reinforce this engagement here. There's not much left of him afterwards, but that's
En marcha.
perfectly fine.
Sigan atacando.
Yep, that guy is pulling back as well. We will then push back into Springfield here, killing those units that are currently located there. Again, there is another gap they left here. I'm not sure why.
Señor.
Let's exploit that again if we can.
Sí, señor. Vamos, en marcha.
Push, push, push. We were working on another encirclement there, but unfortunately they basically seem to have reinforced this section here already, which is somewhat of a pity.
Sí, señor.
It is a long, long line, as you can see.
Listo, señor.
Maybe just that little bit too long.
Sí, señor.
That's causing a lot of these units to basically be allocated there where they shouldn't be.
En marcha.
This is army number 10. Now, which line is that? That's that one, isn't it?
Listo.
Okay.
Firme. Atención. Atención.
Bad at all.
Firme. En marcha.
In actual fact, that should be perfectly fine.
Atención.
Again, pushing here.
Listo, señor.
Not sure who's the biggest driving force there. Could be our own units even. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest.
Atención. Firme. Listo. En marcha. Sí, señor.
Okay.
En marcha. Sí, señor.
Which one do we want to take? We can take this one and actually reinforce that as well.
En marcha.
Then engage that. Should work for now.
Sí, señor.
Let's reinforce that position as well. Ooh, nice.
Tú, señor. Sí, señor. En marcha. Atención.
Okay.
En marcha. Firme. Atención. En marcha.
Okay, let's kill off those units there. Make sure they don't bother us again.
Listo. Atención.
Okay.
Listo, señor.
Sweet.
Firme.
What the heck is happening here?
En marcha.
Why are they just abandoning? This entire front line here seems to be abandoned by now. Why?
Listo, señor.
Is it because I'm basically killing off their units left, right, and center? Is that anything to do with it?
Listo, señor. Atención.
Okay.
Listo. En marcha.
Not bad at all. We're about to reinforce, of course, our units here. I do need to get another one of these gentlemen in here, but I don't have enough command points at the moment, which is a pity. I do have enough points to basically integrate something more into there if I wanted to. This will actually get me additional convoy speed while retreating. I don't need that at the moment. I don't want it actually. German advisors is for armored defense, armored attack. I'm not doing anything with armored, so I'm leaving that be. Leaving that as well. Political actions, again, nothing we want to do with. We don't want to blow the Panama Canal. It's really the integration bits that we want to basically focus in on. The more bits we can integrate, the better it actually works out for us. What did we lose? We lost 3 submarines. Interesting. Okay.
Listo. En marcha.
Let's go all the way to Charlotte, South Carolina.
Atención. Firme.
Oh, yes.
Sí, señor. Firme.
Oh, yes. Nice. Have we dealt with this encirclement now? Yes.
Firme. Atención. En marcha. Atención. Sí, señor.
So these guys don't belong to any of the battle plans. Sweet. Okay, let's get them back into the fray. Okay, we're doing pretty decently over here, I would say.
Sí, señor. En marcha.
All right, try to create that encirclement that we were aiming for.
Sí, señor.
That succeeds. That, of course, is so much the better.
Firme. Listo.
Okay. Let's get our hands on that territory there. Okie dokie.
Listo, señor.
Right. Lots of stuff going on here. As you can see, our air experience is now at the max. I've got nothing I can do with them, unfortunately, which is pretty painful. You might remember from last time that I actually found out that we can actually train a few more of these kind of units. Another 5, they're coming up soon. They're still being trained, so that's perfectly fine. We are also working on the mechanized here now. I do need to edit this. I do need to allocate 2 here. Armored support battalion, light. Pioneers, and I do want to add the rangers to there as well to really make them into interesting units. We need a heck of a lot more, and we need about 1,000 more of those elements to be created here, as you can see. I'm going to basically add that to there. It already says 1,000 here, so that's fine. Okay, let's see. Where could we do more pushing?
Firme.
That blue line is getting quite long, isn't it? We got 20 divisions there. Okay.
Firme.
Quite a long line here already. Okay, I'm gonna let that be for now.
Listo. Sí, señor.
Let's try to get through that again.
En marcha. Listo. Sí, señor.
Okay, let's stop that engagement.
Atención.
Okay, we're not having any luck there, so that's fine. We're leaving that be. We're trying to basically capitalize on, of course, all the space we got here. Have I got all of this now secured or not? No, I need to basically add that to the mix.
Listo, señor.
These guys. As you can see, we got all of this already set. I'll add that to the mix just for now. Do I see any invasions or any battle plans? With no units assigned, really. Yeah, that one here. I see exactly what it is that we basically got, that we're talking about. I've got 2 units assigned there. Okay, that's fine for now.
Listo.
Okay. Let's see how far we can get with this.
Firme.
We do have units here now. Ooh, one thing, of course, I haven't done yet. I actually haven't said, well, let's go do some cryptography on, of course, Canada. Shouldn't take too very long. Too long. Not very long. Okay, Eastern Seaboard. We are losing submarines there left, right, and center, which is unfortunate. Still says we got 0 convoys. Interesting. How long is it going to hold up that? #21st. So whenever this convoy completes, should hopefully see that we basically finally will complete all of that. Weapons, I need more. Trucks, I'm okay with. Artillery, I need a heck of a lot more, as you can see. Oh, I can actually move units to different locations. Or I can actually say, that these guys, they shouldn't be bombarding that anymore. They should go for that section now. These guys shouldn't be bombarding that anymore. They can actually go for New England. These guys, same thing. I'm basically it's put on hold at the moment, just because, of course, there was nothing to bombard there. These guys, they can, at least a couple of them can relocate. Ooh, that is a heck of a lot, isn't it? Okay, let's take all of these here to start off and then move them there. And there I can actually then start moving stuff around. Any airfields in that region there? No. Standing by. Let's... Really? I don't think I actually did anything for that. So let's just exit that. It just means that there's less wars going on. Yes, we're still dealing with the allies here. British Malaysia is on there. United States is on there. They still got 20, or they basically are 26% on their way towards capitulation. Modern engines. Perfect. We can, of course, go for the actual armor as well. There are improvements being made to that as we go along. Let's have a quick look-see here. I can improve that further, as you can see. Slight modification, nothing major. We do keep on losing submarines in that region, unfortunately. Funny thing, though, is I don't have anything assigned to there, as far as I can see. Or maybe I do. I only got my convoys again. Okay.
Atención!
Let's take that entire bit of the seaboard here. All the way up to there.
Listo, señor. Sí, señor.
Okay.
Listo.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay.
Listo.
Push there into that particular spot. Overwhelming forces, so that's great. Looking back at my air force here, as you can see, I got lots of wings standing by, and I just don't need them here. I need them elsewhere, but where? Can I put them there? No. Do I own that base? No. Not yet. That's still behind the enemy lines. Off of the coast of Florida. These guys are fighters as well. Okay. More fighters here. These guys are not the best kind of fighters, so I'm going to move them to somewhere else. I'm going to move them into that region there. Fighting the Yukon, as you can see. Bad per se. Flying to British Columbia. Okay. Okay, whatever. All right, let's have another look here at our ground forces, though. So we got our hands on Charlotte. Great.
Listo.
We can actually get our hands on other positions there. That's of course also great.
Sí, señor. Atención.
Look at the width though, where we see listed there. 210. Unfortunately, we do suffer from the fact that we don't have aerial superiority in that sector, which is not ideal, but it's, yeah, I guess forgivable for now.
Sí, señor.
Okay, so this is all going against that one. Yes, I'm aware some of them have to cross a river, but not all of them. Sorry, I cannot. Am I still part of the Axis? I presume so. Yep, Germany. Yes, we're still there. I guess the Italians will not be too happy with us. Ah, another one of these beauties.
Atención.
Of course, I need 40 command points for us to be able to do anything with that. So for now, I'm just going to set them to travel here all the way to our lovely city of Dallas. Okay, let's have a quick look at what's happening to our supply lines. I need to reinforce various ones of those, as you can see. Not sure why this is such a disjointed supply line, but okay. Right. I'm sure we're getting our hands on lots of factories and so forth, but unless we can get supplies to the front line, we're not going to get anywhere. Same goes on the other side of the waterways here. Oh, geez, my tummy seems to be a bit upset. Why is that connection there? God knows. It is a blooming mishmash of connections, to be honest. Okay, let's work our way through all of this. Okay. Scrolling up. Panama. And then, of course, here we got the various different railroads that we're working on actively listed. Okay. We'll work our way through those still. As you can see, we basically got a logistics issue where we don't have enough trains. Oh, what did we just get? Ah, more weeks. We basically gained one every time. Okay, let's buy some. Right. Where are the trains? Let's sort this by cost. Now, I think I basically have seen them here towards the more costly items. But unfortunately, I don't see them now. A bit of a pity. You can see there's lots of tanks on sale, and I'm not really using tanks as such. Next item of research to complete is the engineering company, or actually, in fact, it's the advanced armor protection. Political power gain here, fascist daily support. This is political power gain, trade deal opinion. Right, financial expert is an option. Captain of industry, no. Prince of Terror, non-core manpower will be boosted. I don't need that. I'm good there. Damage to garrisons is reduced as well with that one. Backroom backstabber, compassionate gentleman, silver tongue. University rector. Ooh, that is a really, really nice one, to be honest. Okay, I don't need any of those, to be honest. At least not at the moment. Close to being able to do the next one there. Ooh, we do have 3 dockyards, is what it says. So let us add even more submarines to the mix. I'm sure that's because we, of course, captured the ones here in North America.
Firme! Listo!
Okay.
En marcha! Firme!
Bad at all. Let's get this done. Let's get all the way to Richmond.
Firme!
I don't know exactly why we've got the lines here the way that they are, but that's okay. How long is that line? Okay, there is a bit of overlap, not a massive amount. That can be reduced, that purple. You see, that is really long, and it doesn't need to be that long.
Atención!
That's, of course, all my mountain troops, but they do need to, of course, be able to do something. And their strength is really diminished if they're basically spread out so far, because I'm not able to benefit from their strengths. Okay, we're capturing that one shortly. Means, of course, that supply line bit there becomes ours to do with as we see fit.
Listo, señor. Firme!
Okay.
Listo!
Actually, in fact, we're basically on pause at the moment. Okay, so that is how many? There's 2 units there. Okay. There's no commander on their side, which is okay.
Listo!
Ah, we finally see what it is that we basically got here. Okay, let's push into there as well.
Atención!
Okay.
En marcha! Listo!
Let's try to deal with that as we come along. All the various different bits. Now here, I think it might be wise if we basically were to put in place a port there. The reason being, there is no way of actually getting supplies here other than through ports. As you can see, we are already working on... Well, actually, there is already a rail line which runs to there, but at the moment it's, of course, not connected because there's nothing there to connect to. So we push that to the top. That's going to take about a month, it looks like, to get that in place, but
Listo!
it will be quite helpful.
Listo, señor.
Okay.
Sí, señor.
Okay, that one was pushed back.
Listo, señor.
Let's engage that unit there. 89. Okay, that should be doable. Convoy results. We keep on destroying their convoys, which is great. There's more going on here. They're trying to basically chase us out of there. Let's have another look at our admiral here. What's happening to the forces he's got at his disposal? This one's whittled down substantially. I'm going to merge these 2 into 1. I'm going to merge these 2 into 1. Just because we are basically seeing that there's a lot of strength just not being utilized properly at the moment. Right, how are we doing here?
Listo.
Okay.
En marcha.
Let's push into here. Again, if we can finish this encirclement, that would be great. I'm working on another encirclement here as well, as you can see.
Listo. Sí, señor. Listo.
Our units are moving into place for that. Again, the shorter we can make that entire front line, the better. Means we got less of our troops spread out everywhere.
Firme. Listo.
Okay. Richmond should be possible to be gained here. Let's reinforce that engagement. Not that we're going to lose it, but it's good to basically have enough troops on the front line there at least. All good here in South America, looks like, so that's great.
Listo.
Oh yes, this one here. I'm going to add that to, of course, that mix there. Yes, get on the truck. Ligas Patrioticas. Is it per nation that I integrate with my territory? I'm not sure. Could well be. The more territory I integrate, the more I get at my disposal. If that's the way it works, then that's great. If it's not, then I don't. It's fine.
Listo, señor.
Okay.
Sí, señor.
Ooh, nice encirclement could potentially be made here.
Atención. Firme.
Okay.
Listo. Listo, señor. Firme.
Okay, let's push into there.
Firme.
Okay.
Firme.
Let's reinforce that as well. Yes, we were able to take our hands onto that, or get our hands onto that particular territory.
Sí, señor.
Okay.
Firme. Sí, señor. Listo. Listo.
Nice. It's all coming my way nicely. Somehow, definitely nothing to complain about here.
Hágalo sufrir. Firme.
Okay.
Sigan avanzando. Vamos. En marcha.
Vamos. Okay, sweet.
En marcha. Listo, señor.
Okay.
Señor.
More of them. Nice. They all get on the train and make their way wherever they need to go. Okay, these guys. Have we got a active set of orders? We do. Ooh, let's just get all of them to basically go onto this defensive line over here. So in reality, I don't want these units to die off again like they did last time. Which was utterly silly, of course. See them perish like that.
¡Nos están disparando!
Okay.
En marcha. ¡Háganlo sufrir! En marcha.
Okay, let's reinforce that engagement here.
¡Atención! ¡Atención! En marcha.
Okay.
Sí, señor. ¡Atención!
Okay, 84, 86. Again, we're utilizing the width that we got at our disposal here.
¡Firme! Sí, señor.
Okay.
Sí, señor. En marcha. Firme. Listo.
Okie dokie. That's all good. Anything we can push here? No, it doesn't. Ooh, maybe that one. Actually, they're pulling back already, so that's great. 2.54 million at the moment that we basically got at our disposal. And they finally consolidated their units once again over here, which is good to see for them. Less so for us, but okay. What's happening here? Lots of these bits are coming through, as you can see.
Sí, señor.
We could well push into there.
Listo.
89. Again, that will help shorten the actual front line there. I'd love to be able to do another encirclement, but again, I need to have the units at my disposal to be able to do so. Yes, you're pushing against me. That's fine. I'm pushing against you there.
Atención.
That was a bit of a rough stop, but okay.
Firme.
Let's reinforce that as well.
Listo, señor.
89, or 98, I should say. Where do we stand now? We've lost 1.3 million. 600,000 against the United States and 200,000 against the other lovelies. And as you can see, they've actually lost 4.7 million. The German-British War. Hold on. That is overall. We haven't actually... we did suffer something in that war. Because we, of course, engaged with El Salvador. Japan is the biggest contributor there. Do we need to call Germany in? Possibly. Or Peru? Venezuela? Are they engaged in any of these wars? Well, they should be. You can see there the call all button is no longer available because, of course, it has already been called.
Listo.
Okay, they're pushing there. Nice.
Firme. En marcha.
Okay, let's push into there as well.
Sí, señor. Firme.
Okay, let's try to do that encirclement here once again.
Atención. Firme.
Okay, let's push directly there instead of basically indirectly like we were doing just a minute ago. Interesting that they actually are pulling back here. They can't pull back because, of course, we are engaging them here.
Atención.
Okay.
Listo, señor.
Ah, nice.
En marcha.
Bye-bye. As long as we can get there before anything else. So, yeah, 9.2% chance is a pretty decent chance already. We did take that position there. Great.
Sí, señor. Listo, señor.
Okay, let's make sure we are able to push into here properly. We eliminated those guys there. There's a justification of a war goal against us. Ooh. United Kingdom is justifying against us. I'm pretty sure you are already at war with us as the United Kingdom, but never mind. Never mind. Okay, so that is exclusively for that one army, it looks like, which is a bit of a pity. So let's just change that line slightly. Let's focus on that section there in reality.
Listo, señor.
Okay.
Atención. En marcha.
Okay. These guys here, this guy, all into there.
Atención. Firme.
Okay.
Listo.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
Listo.
All perfectly aligned with what it is that we want them to do. We got that little bit of a sector there. The question, of course, is do we want to push anywhere else with that? Unread naval results. Interesting. So we did lose another submarine here, which is a pity. And we lost another one there. But really? Are we short by so much? Really? They're just not got anymore. Is that the problem? 106. Crikey. Okay, that is reducing that substantially. 2 from there. That's pretty much the max they can deliver. Actually, these guys could do 2 more. That still leaves me with a bit of a gap. I can get some from Italy. I don't want to do the 11 because that's kind of like too much. There we go, down to 18. We can get that full 7 from there. Finland's got some in surplus. Romania's got some. Getting there, it just takes time. Time is not always on our side. Okay, could actually they're attacking me here. Interestingly enough.
Listo!
Okay. Okay, these guys are standing by, like I said before. Intercepting planes here, that's fine. These guys got a pretty decent range, and again, they can go for the Appalachians here. As long as I basically pick up one of the planes from here and say, well, actually, there are good planes here already. That's for the Gulf Coast, it says. Let's deploy them there instead. Yes, encircled. Perfect.
Atención! En marcha! Sí, señor! Sí, señor!
Okay. Push into there. These guys. Of course, be able to push into there.
En marcha!
Sweet. Let's eliminate these units here that are currently encircled. Don't tell me you're asking me for support again. Well, let's speak to Ethiopia here. Have we got a non-aggression pact at the moment with them? Is that it? It seems a bit odd. But if that's the case, then that's the case. Okay. The final bit we can actually do there is that line. We need more trains. A heck of a lot more trains, it looks like. Set it to 45 because it's not getting the logistics through that I should be getting through. Okay, so if we go back here to North America here, I've got my port here now all set up. And as you can see, we are getting supplies in here. Let's push into Anchorage here. Push that unit all the way out if we can. That is great. As you can see, all these units here are now nicely doing what they can do. Which is not a lot at the moment, of course, but okay.
Atención!
Let's push into there. 85. Well, they're low on morale as well, as you can see, which is to our benefit.
Listo, señor.
Okay.
Firme. Atención.
Canadian Army units are, of course, standing by there.
Listo.
Okay.
Listo.
Interesting.
Firme. Listo. Sí, señor. Firme. En marcha.
Okay, let's try to keep that pressure on there.
Listo. Atención.
Okay.
Listo, señor. En marcha.
Push into there. We'll actually, again, reduce the length of our front line here somewhat. Oh, yes. That will work. Push. 4 again. Aiming towards creating a pocket there.
Listo, señor. Sí, señor. En marcha.
That won't be too bad.
Listo, señor.
I need to keep this guy here because there's nothing else in that position. Okay, let's not do that. Don't get yourself killed.
Sí, señor. Siguen avanzando.
Okay.
Firme.
88. Again, not bad. If we can get this done, that would be amazing.
En marcha.
Okay.
Siguen atacando.
Let's from there then also push further west. We're getting closer to Washington, D.C. And Washington, D.C., how many victory points is that? 40. That is nice. Of course, Norfolk here is worth how much? Doesn't say. We're making some progress here. Okay.
Listo.
Engineering companies. Still a long way to get through all of that, isn't it? Anti-air. What does that actually get me if I basically do that booster here? Velocity cannon, heavy cannon, etc., etc. This gives me additional soft attack and so forth, which is not necessarily bad. So let's work our way through that.
Firme. Atención. Siguen avanzando.
Okay.
Siguen avanzando. Atención.
Let's see what we can do about reinforcing this. They're finally putting a lot more pressure on me, which is good for them. But yeah, it makes our life a little bit more difficult.
Firme.
A little bit, not massively.
Sí, señor.
Okay.
Firme. Sí, señor.
Ooh, that would be nice. Just kick him out. We got Norfolk in our hands at that point. These are typically losses. Again, we did lose another submarine there. 6. Wow. Okay. Again, we're seeing a full 100 here basically not being available to us. Guess we're suffering losses in terms of some of the supply lines being disrupted. We need to get that figure for war support up again. So we're basically seeing the combat casualties and the convoy rating figures changing now. Put in there a positive spin on those instead of a negative spin like we had before. 95, nice. Okay. Still engaging us here, which is fine. What's happening here? Ooh, there is an invasion. The Italians actually have invaded the United Kingdom. Would be great if I still had that army here. I could have just pushed them in there and actually helped out. Should be able to at least take this particular part here, but that hasn't happened. Okay. But I still haven't dealt with it. How long is it going to take them to basically kick these guys out? Yes, I know it's a heck of a lot of units, but at the same time, they're weakened. They're substantially weakened. Maybe we should need to basically help them with some supply line building. Is that going to do the trick? I don't know. There's no supply hubs anywhere near here. Except, of course, here, that capital of this region here. So the Italians have once again invaded Ethiopia. They're actually having more luck this time around than they did previous time. Let's go back to the United States. Ooh, what have we got here? Oh, the Germans have got some units in here. I've got no clue why. Should really be helping out here if they could. Oh, yes.
Sí, señor. Listo.
Okay.
En marcha.
As you can see, they got lack of supplies here bothering them now. One of our generals has been wounded for the next number of days.
Atención.
This one here, we can finally basically look at our field commanders and let's have a look at what we can actually do in terms of promoting one. That one's got a heck of a lot of units or basic awards already. If promoted, this will gain the following: infantry officer. Okay, division attack. It's nice to see. Don't have enough points to do that, but I can promote him. Okay, let's do that again. So these guys, they need a new general. We got one here. Straight away out of the book, we basically got that infantry officer here already. We can now, of course, say, well, guys, you guys will actually be able to push through here. All the way into Boston and so forth. Okay. I know it'll take a bit of time, but we ultimately will get there.
Firme.
Okay. Yes, the encirclement is working.
Listo. Listo.
Okay, nice.
Listo. En marcha.
Let's push into there as well at the same time.
Sí, señor.
Okay, they once again put a unit into there, which unfortunately makes that gap no longer be a gap.
Sí, señor. Atención. En
Okay, let's reinforce that engagement. We're still fighting into these particular positions here, as you can see.
Sí, señor.
We're making our way forward. What the heck have they done here? They just abandoned this here, it looks like. Who knows why?
Atención. Sí, señor. Sigan atacando.
Okay.
Listo, señor.
Looks like I will need to reinforce some of these positions here. Let's do so quickly.
Atención.
yes.
Sí, señor. En marcha. Atención. Firme. En marcha.
Okay.
Listo. En marcha.
Not bad at all.
Señor. En marcha.
Okay.
Sí, señor.
Let's push into there as well. That is not as strong as it should be, maybe.
En marcha.
We taking St. Louis here?
Señor.
I think we will.
Firme.
As I said, it's really, really slow progress here. Not necessarily a bad thing, it's the way it is.
Listo. En marcha. Listo. En marcha.
Okay. They're actually pulling back already, so that's great.
Sí, señor.
Great to see that.
En marcha. ¡Atención! Listo, señor. En marcha.
Okay, let's reinforce this here. I'm sure we can get in there. It shouldn't take too long. Okay. Ooh, yes.
En marcha. Listo.
Bad at all.
Firme. Sí, señor. Firme.
Nice if we can basically kick them out of there.
Vamos. En marcha.
Okay.
Marcha. En marcha.
A lot of weakening of the front line here, unfortunately.
Sí, señor. En marcha.
Okay.
En marcha.
Let's take them out.
Sí, señor.
Okay.
Atención. En marcha.
Not all going exactly as planned, but that's okay for now, I guess.
Firme. En marcha. En marcha. Sí, señor.
Okay, this, of course, shouldn't be going this way.
Listo. En marcha.
Okay, we need to basically deal with these encapsulations or encirclements properly.
Listo. En marcha. Firme. En marcha. Listo, señor.
Okay, let's push into there.
Firme.
Okay. We still are left with this one, I guess. This one here in reality.
En marcha.
We still got these islands here as well. I would love to get my hands on that territory properly.
Listo, señor. Atención. Firme. En marcha.
Okay.
Firme.
lots of pushing up here.
Atención!
I'm sure that will actually be able to make its way through there.
Atención!
Just need to use raw power to basically push our way into there, it looks like. Which is not ideal, but will get us across the line.
En marcha!
Let's take Minneapolis here. Nice. The next light tank chassis was done. We can, of course, work on this one here now.
Listo!
They're still pushing us here, aren't they?
En marcha! Sí, señor!
Thinking that it will actually get us to back down, potentially.
Atención!
Let's take that position there.
Atención! En marcha!
Okay.
Listo! Sí, señor!
That encirclement just must be eliminated. It must be.
Listo!
Alright, this one goes there. This one goes there.
Marcha!
Okay, these troops that we got here.
Atención!
We can actually reinforce that engagement there as well.
Firme! Firme!
Okay.
Sí, señor!
I don't have enough command power. Ah, that makes sense. Alright, I do not. Okay. We lost an ace and we gained an ace. Okay, fine. But that would have been far easier, wouldn't it? Purely at countries like Finland, what have they got on offer? They got a heck of a lot of stuff as well on the market already. Some of them actually cost quite a bit per unit. And some cost a lot less. There's the cost listed again. Okay. Airfields. Yes, we got our hands on some more here. What that of course means, we can actually then say, let's get some of those close air support units in. Okay. These guys can actually start operating in that same region. Appalachians already, Appalachians and Gulf Coast. Let's set them to be properly operating in the right regions. So at least we get the support we need. So my Air Force is lacking here, is what it says. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what we can get done here. With, of course, these fresh units accounted for. Alright, that should be winnable.
Sí, señor. Sí, señor.
Okay, there we go. That's more fresh units coming in. And of course, that will basically eliminate that entire stack here again. As you can see, we're standing at 37%. But that's, what is that war called? That's, I guess, the war with the Allies specifically. German-British war, 29%. And then, of course, we got here the 37%. Wow. Can't. Sorry. Really, I am sorry. Another ace came into play. But a nice number of aces, I guess.
Firme!
Okay.
Sí, señor!
Again, we need to reinforce that there.
Sí, señor!
Okay. So where do you stand at? An hour. I'm not gonna make it too long if I can avoid that.
¡Atención! ¡En marcha! ¡Listo!
Okay.
¡Listo! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Listo! ¡Listo!
Okay, let's push into there as well at the same time.
¡Listo, señor!
Winnipeg.
¡Listo, señor!
That's our drive.
¡Atención! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Atención!
Okay.
¡Firme!
Let's push into there. And from there we can actually push further if we wanted to. Production-wise, we got a heck of a lot going on here still. I'm going to reduce that by 1 because in reality I don't need all of them. Don't think a heck of a lot of time has passed here in reality, but that's okay for now.
¡Listo! ¡Listo!
Okay.
¡Listo, señor! ¡Listo! ¡Listo!
Make sure we allocate that to the right line. There. Don't keep on pushing that other way. There's no need for that. Oops.
¡Atención! ¡Listo!
Yeah, let's put these on the line here as well. There we go. We got anyone with a little bit too much on there? It doesn't look like it. Anyway, infantry leader we do need. Just makes our unit so much stronger. Then actually for these guys here, the mountaineers.
¡Listo! ¡Listo! ¡Atención! ¡Firme!
Minneapolis.
¡En marcha!
Sweet. Go. Okay, let's have a look. What have we got here?
¡Listo!
It's not going as well as I had hoped.
¡En marcha!
But we can reinforce that. That was actually... Was that our units? That was actually one of our units doing that. Okay. Fine.
¡Firme!
Okay, let's push into Washington, D.C. as well.
¡Sí, señor! ¡En marcha!
Let's take their capital city away from them.
¡Sí, señor!
More factories to be taken from them.
¡Atención! ¡Listo, señor! ¡Listo, señor! ¡Sí, señor!
Units organization is too low to advance. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you will pull back from there.
¡Firme! ¡En marcha! ¡Listo!
Okay, let's support that engagement there. Okay, St. Louis didn't fall to us. Right, what could we do? We can, of course, push... No, I can't push into there, unfortunately.
Listo!
Would have been a nice position to get into, but it's not to be, it looks like. Okay. We're in here.
Atención! Firme!
Let's take this unit here.
Listo, señor.
Okay. What's happening here? Alright, that's all in our favor. This is probably against us. We lost 7 submarines. Wow. Those are substantial losses. They're getting better at hunting us, it looks like, which is a bit of a pity. Our submarines used to be quite strong, but I don't think they are as strong anymore as they used to be.
Sí, señor.
Okay.
Listo. Sí, señor.
Okay. 69, sweet. Norfolk is straight away being leveraged. But what I of course need to do, I need to basically say I can basically leverage a lot more of these. I got 43 of them now. Or 45 actually. Okay. Why does it say 43 out of... Okay, 45, whatever. We lost a few more submarines. 1 more, to be precise. We still got a shortage here. Can get more from Cuba. Okay. Where else could we get some from? Okay.
Firme!
Okay, Alaska is mostly ours already now.
Firme!
Okay, Ethiopia's capitulated. Marvelous. Does that mean that... hold on, steel. I mean, Italy gets more, though they can export? No, they don't. Interesting. Okay. That's a pity that we had to pull back from there. They're engaging us here as well.
Señor. Sí, señor.
Reducing the length of that front line again. 93.
Listo, señor. Firme! Atención!
Sweet, 84. Not bad. Missing equipment production. Why do we need towed anti-air? Did I actually accidentally assign that to anyone? What does that need? That doesn't need it. Okay, so that's fine. Does this need it? No. Marines? No. These guys? No. Crikey, where do I need that for? Why does it say I got missing production? Towed anti-air. So it says I got a shortage of towed anti-air. So it says I need more fighters, I need more naval bombers, and I need more guided missiles. I'm sure that basically all of that will actually be resolved by itself, but I don't see it happening at the moment. Ah, there we go. So coastal defenses, factories, that's fine. Let's fire them at New England as well. Oh yes, we took Washington, D.C. We're at 38% now. Nice. Oh, the United Kingdom is actually also losing, interestingly enough.
¡Listo! ¡Atención! ¡Atención!
Interesting.
Sí, señor.
Okay. Sometimes they just abandon parts of the front line.
Sí, señor.
Is that going to happen again here?
Listo.
Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. It would be great if it did. No, it doesn't look like that's going to happen at the moment. Ah.
Listo.
Nice.
En marcha. Listo. Hágalo sufrir.
Okay.
Firme. Listo, señor.
Nice, nice, nice.
Firme. En marcha. En marcha.
Fully engaging them there. I ought to be able to push
Sí,
them back.
señor. En marcha.
Not too many problems.
Listo. Firme. Sí, señor.
Okay.
En marcha.
Okay. Let's keep that pressure on them here.
Los estamos repeliendo, señor.
Okay.
Atención. Atención. Sí, señor. Atención. En marcha.
Okay.
Atención. Listo, señor.
Not bad at all. Okay.
Listo, señor.
That is one massive region, isn't it?
Sí, señor.
Yes, you are suffering from losses, which is to be expected. Okay, you guys.
En marcha.
Okay, we're working our way through them here.
Listo. En marcha. Atención. Listo. Firme.
Okay,
Listo.
let's push into there.
Señor. En marcha.
Lots and lots of fun, all this progress. All right, guys, we're going to call it a day. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. Of course, in the meantime, take care. But before we do that, let's take a quick snapshot of where we now stand. That's pretty much it. And as you can see, the United Kingdom is being invaded by the Italians. They're doing a pretty decent job. Decent, not amazing, but yes, it is slowly moving along. But like I said, that's where we stand at the moment here in North America. All right, thanks again. and see you next one. Bye-bye.